Konnichiwa to all the world, Ace here of the Divaloids. Yes, back again with 1,000 lies. So, I'm just gonna get into reading. Eva decides to hang out with me, whether or not I like it, and asks me why it took so long to come out. I brush it off as having to ask a question about the last assignment, but she isn't convinced and keeps pestering me as we walk outside together. Do you want to grab something to eat along the way? You can tell me all about your plans for Mysterious Girl X. Sounds good, but I'm still not inviting you to anything. Who's Mysterious Girl X anyway? She sounds like a porn star. Oh. Don't play dumb. I'm talking about the girl you stalked yesterday. You don't... Oh, my voice cut. You still don't know if she sent you that email or not, so you should figure it out. Shit, major puberty, yeah? Gotta move my microphone. And no, I won't ask you to invite me, although a real gentleman wouldn't mind paying for a lady's meal. Alice always pays for my meals, for example. I do admire your ability to take advantage of others, but I can actually control my hormones well enough to take off the white knight armor. Not to mention that Alice is loaded, so it doesn't really matter if he pays for anything. Why do you think I'm even his friend in the first place? Oh. The worst part is, coming from you, I'd believe it. While bickering, we reach a small sandwich shop that's popular amongst all the students. We wait in line slowly but surely, approaching the window where we'll be able to place our orders. So many W's in that sentence, yeah. Forget about us, Alice, for now. You still haven't answered my question about the girl X. Oh, poor Alice. Did he do something to make you angry again? You know what I meant. What are you gonna order? I suddenly want to know what weird taste you have, Eva. Don't change the subject. Talking to you is like a war, where the smallest mistake can lead to total annihilation. All warfare is based on deception. You should know that. I've already told you too much. The truth is that I'd rather not talk about this. Else, you might try to make it about psychology. You aren't my public enemy number 2 for nothing. 2? Who's the first? Anyone who picks Bulbasaur as their starter Pokemon. Okay. I don't think I like this guy anymore. Because I picked Bulbasaur as my starter Pokemon in the original Red. So, Which... Charizard is actually the weakest of the 3. He's just the quickest to attack, yeah. But he has the lowest defense. Blastoise has the highest defense. While, and a little bit of the more attack power because of the Skull Bash. So we can probably, take out Venusaur pretty easily, yeah. And Charizard might stand a little bit of chance against the Venusaur if the Venusaur does not use sleeping powder or poison powder, yeah, or any other type of powder. All right, but Bulbasaur is my favorite out of the 3 because Charmander cannot take out the first gym. You have to find a bug to do that. Why? He's super cute. No, wait. Stop changing the subject. There's one more thing I want to know about the girl, and then I'll leave you alone. Don't you have an Ace, that's me, up your sleeve? A plan to find out who she is? I tilt my head, deciding whether or not to answer Ziva's question, especially now that she has just reached the top of my public enemy list. Oh. I can't come up with any reason not to tell her, so I shrug before spilling the beans. I won't do anything about it. I shouldn't have done anything in the first place. In fact, even if I wanted to, I can't do anything now. My hands are tied, you know. Nevertheless, I think that you probably want to do something about it. You're always overthinking everything, but you can't lie to me. You're just too embarrassed to admit it. But you don't need to pretend to be a tough guy around me, Diane. Diva looks down at me, confident that I'm an open book to her. It's that smart-ass attitude of hers that I hate about her the most. Earlier you mentioned deception. Most people use it improperly. Do you know the difference between lying and deceiving? Don't start with that. There is just always oh my. This is just another psychoanalysis attempt, isn't it? Nailed it. No, I swear it isn't. I'll stick to the linguistic part of it. That was a lie, but since I didn't fall for it, you could say that you failed to deceive me. Good enough for you, miss? You could have skipped this cynics. Oh my, cynicism. Don't judge me that I can't read. Cynicism. But yes, you're right. I wasn't lying, you know. That's for the judge to decide. Anyways, hurry and order something. It's your turn. I winked for no reason. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice. Didn't notice. Diva had been distracted and forgot all about the line. She quickly recovers and orders a vegetarian sandwich. The clerk tells us that we'll still have to wait a bit for our food, so Ziva and I continue our chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're one of those veggie freaks. Vegan. So what is vegan? How's the herbivore lifestyle? Do you get extra points for starving yourself more? What prize comes after anemia? Anemone. What prize comes after anemia? I don't know. Anemia. Hilarious. First of all, you can still have a healthy diet without meat, for your information. Secondly, it isn't something I do for fun. I take animal rights extremely serious. But what she doesn't realize is that lions don't do the same thing. They'll invite you to your house, make you think that they're a good person, but obviously they're just lying. I'm talking about lions. You could at least try eating vegetarian meals before you knock them. They aren't bad at all. The clerk brings Ziva's food to her, which means it's my turn to place an order now, because for some reason I didn't do that earlier. I don't even know what you guys have. Just stuff all the meat you can into a sandwich. Eat dying! Da! That's gonna hurt your ears. Yeah, sorry. That was really insensitive of me. Please. Aw. Yeah. Oh, you said please. That isn't what I meant. What? I asked politely. Oh, you meant you wanted a bite of my sandwich. Sure. Of course, I'll share with you. I give up. You're clearly just trying to piss me off. Transition. We leave the shop. What kind of transition was that, though? Like, time moves on. And then we all die. Oh no, I didn't get to read it. Oh no. Oh, we finished eating our lunch and then we moved on. That's what he said. I exhaustedly plop into a nearby bench, closing my eyes and relishing in the sweet respite. Ziva looks annoyed and puffs her cheeks like when I look at her like this. She's not angry, but somehow it's serious. Why so serious? This is what I meant by the difference between lies and deceit, Idayan. You can lie all you want, but deceit always depends on how much the other person trusts you. There is no deceit without a lie, but there are lies without deceit. In this situation, you're both a liar and the deceived. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're still craving a bite of my sandwich. Too bad, girl. You've already missed your chance. I've already told you that I don't want it. That has nothing to do with it. How can I make you understand? Ziva folds her arms and racks her brain like this. Think of a schizophrenic trying to describe reality. To do that, he'd first have to lie to himself about what he's seeing, but he wouldn't be able to deceive himself about what his own reality is presenting. There's no use for him to distinguish between reality and delusion if what he feels is totally different, right? The tone of our conversations usually have gone. It starts feeling more and more like a lecture, and that pisses me off because, you know, we only have 20 minutes off for our breaks. Time we should be spending forgetting about our class. Nyeh. Did you come up with all this crap on your own, or did you steal it from a book? It was me, I guess. It just came to me. Did it sound weird? In short, stop interrupting me. Your behavior is nothing more than a clear-cut example of external conflict. Well, I wish I could see me now. I'm getting it right now. There's nothing you like and feel attracted to, but the closer you get to it, the more negative points about it come to mind. So, you want to run away or avoid it somehow. My point is that we won't know what's going to happen until it happens. That's why I think you should be brave and get on with it. Between the email and Mysterious Girl X, I'm positive that you want to know more about everything. Instead, you lie to yourself, believing that the situation is just too stupid. The real question is, can you deceive yourself? If you can't, then you won't deceive me either. You aren't convincing anyone. I'm getting it. Getting it! I look at Steve in disbelief as she continues proudly bragging about her own words. She does not smile, though. I've come to a conclusion. I was right when I first said that you were lying. You caught me. In any case, lies are too demonized, in my opinion. Leave a grin that's processing what I just said. In response, I begin sweating, realizing that I probably just opened Pandora's box. Thankfully, I'm saved by the bell, literally, as I notice a certain really not literally, a certain someone's approaching. It's probably us. Check it out! Back to that obnoxious voice. Goodbye, yo, Ziva. Here you are. I was speaking with some girls from the other side when... Who's this guy? Huh? Me? What do you mean? It's almost like I know you from somewhere, or something. It must have been the work of a witch. I think she chanted a spell, something like forget about Ouse. But who's Ouse? Stop twisting my words, Diane. You know that wasn't what I meant. Whatever else. What were you saying before? It better be worthwhile. I lost you guys a while ago, and I have no idea what you were talking about. What you're talking about. Okay, back to what I was trying to say. Dot. I forget. I can't tell if you're... Wait, I can't tell if you're only smart when you want to be, or if your brain just doesn't have the capacity for it 24/7. That's exactly why I believe you when you said you're Alice's friend because of his money. Who wouldn't be? Puberty. If you go to the other side again, then tell them to bring over your alter ego for a bit. It'd be convenient to have a competent Alice for once. Unfortunately, I suspect that this is the only Alice. Okay. What you expect to get from interrupting me? Hey. The other side is our nickname for Inate Institute. It's down the street and directly opposite from our school. It was even built from the same blueprint as our school. They probably reused the blueprint to save money, so they're completely the same. Mirrored buildings placed on opposite sides. It's pretty close to here. A little more than 10 minutes walking. A lot of people wonder why they didn't just make one larger school instead of two smaller ones. The funny thing about that is that since the buildings look identical, we joke about alternate versions of ourselves going to school there, like clones or doppelgangers. At the other side, students who have bad grades here are honored students. If someone's fat, then their clone is skinny, stuff like that. It's no joke now, but I still find it pretty funny. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Do you remember that weird email Ciara got? Yeah? Even I stood nod simultaneously. Alice then pulled out a cell phone and, after playing around with it, showed us its screen. Is that another one? When you mentioned the email, I was already expecting this, and looking at the screen only confirmed my fear. It's another weird email addressed to me. From here, age, email address, to Ciara and Diane, email address, Ciarion, Diane, subject not for everybody. Can a lie become reality? If you want to know the truth, go find it. This afternoon at the local sports center. Join it. That's a center, by the way. Good luck choosing your first action. I stand there, wide-eyed and in disbelief. Alice puts away his cell phone and scratches his head in confusion, like this. Do you remember how you used my phone to check your email the other day? I forgot to log out of your account and my phone has been logged into it since. To my surprise, earlier today I opened an alert for a new email and it turns out it was actually for you. And well, that's what I read. Ugh. Again, why do I deserve to do... Wait. Okay, again, what did I do to deserve this? What do you mean? This is perfect. This time, I can go with you. I want to know what happens. Me too. It's hysterical enough as a story. Imagine us getting to watch it live. What? No way. I'm not stupid enough to repeat the same mistake. Once bitten, twice shy. Makes sense. Aren't you curious? After what happened yesterday, we absolutely have to uncover the truth. And you said that what happened yesterday was probably just a misunderstanding anyways. Whoever did it was giving you a second chance. That's right. What happened to our depressing love story, eh? Wait, what happened to your depressing love story, eh? Are you going to abandon it now? That's the problem. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know what they want. Wait, I don't even know what they mean by join it. Join what? I'm so excited to go there. Isn't there any way to convince you otherwise? Come on, Else, help me. Even if it's with one of those crazy schemes of yours. Crazy schemes? I see there's no other way. Alice clicks his tongue in disapproval and sharply gazes at me like this. You didn't see it, but I did it. I guess we'll have to settle this with a bet. Oh, seems a little bit familiar. Bet? I wonder how long I've been recording. I'm gonna check it. 21 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna end this right here. Alright. So, now we're gonna get into a bet, okay? So, I'm just gonna end it right here. No queen squishies. So, you know, we're gonna get into a bet. So, I'll be back next Wednesday, yeah? I'm thinking I'm getting pretty better at this whole thing. Now, yeah. So, have fun, kids. And remember, we love you, world.